Hey gang, what's good? In this Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer video, we're taking a brief look at the Human Sentinel character class. I've gotten my Human Sentinel up to level 20 and rank 10. I've gone on to clear several gold difficulty missions using mostly rank 10 common and some rank 5-ish uncommon weapons. I will say that I found the Human Sentinel to be quite strong when it comes to surviving, and they offer solid support and crowd control to groups. But I'm also of the opinion that this class isn't the best at dishing out damage, even compared to other common tier character classes. But the support and survivability makes it a useful group member in experienced hands. Let's take a look at my Human Sentinel's talent choices. Right off the bat, you'll see I opted out of taking points in Barricade. I really wanted to like this power and spent 2 respect tokens trying out a couple builds, but at the end of the day, I just found there were better options elsewhere. There's 2 big reasons for me not investing in Barricade. The first is that very few players actually rally behind barricades unless under extreme pressure. Heck, I don't blame them. When I play other classes, I often can't be bothered to use friendly barricades either, despite the benefits. I don't know, people are weird. The second reason is that large enemies like destroyers or Hydra mechs immediately end the barricade's effects when they get too close. This makes the idea of using barricade offensively in tandem with the electric defense talent a little lackluster when it really counts. Now let's look at the talents I did take. When it comes to throw, I use this ability primarily as a combo detonator. That's because oftentimes power damage per second feels practically negligible compared to weapon damage per second. At rank 4, I opted for damage in force over the radius. 2.5 meters is quite small, and I found I was getting very little use out of it. When the target was close enough to others to be useful, chances are surrounding enemies had shielding or armor, so they weren't affected by the throw effect. At rank 5, I went with recharge speed over duration. If a target is already unshielded and unarmored, I found myself or my team could usually take them out quick enough, and the added crowd control duration is pretty much useless. The added duration, though, also primes the victim for biotic combos. However, I found on gold difficulty, the crowd control provided by tech combos is way more useful than a biotic combo's extra damage and the blast force effect. I'll cover tech combos more in just a bit. Anyways, at rank 6, I went with Swift Detonation over Double Throw. It's great for faster combo detonations, and Double Throw is unfortunately just a little unpredictable and doesn't always hit ideal targets. And sometimes that second projectile can hit the environment and just be completely worthless. Next up is Energy Drain. I think this is just an incredible power. At rank 4, I opted for recharge speed to get more of these suckers out, and it better synergizes with my rank 5 and rank 6 choices. As I said before, power damage I found to be quite lackluster relative to what most weapons can do. At rank 5, I opted for Extended Drain. Auxiliary Drain is nice, and the radius is forgiving, but that's nothing compared to being able to detonate an existing combo with Energy Drain and then immediately prime the target for a tech combo. For those that don't know, tech combos create a field of electricity that deals a little damage over time, but most importantly, stuns enemies for a short duration. This is extremely helpful for pretty much any group. The shields restored per second is nice, but that's hardly the reason why we take this talent. At rank 6, I recommend Team Drain over Damage. This is another huge boon to any groups you're with. The 8-meter range is really pretty forgiving too. Just stick with at least one teammate and you'll be getting points for support like nobody's business, and easily rack up enough to consistently get gold support medals. Also, listen to other characters' callouts. If someone near you says they've lost shields, consider popping this and you very well may have saved them from going down. Onto our 2 passives, we first have Weapon Training. I went for weapon training alongside ammo and targeting at ranks 4 and 5. Like I said, in nearly all cases in multiplayer, I just found that DPS from weapons just far outweighs DPS from your powers. At rank 6, however, I opted for Power Specialist. This was to nab the 15% power recharge speed, so I could be more useful to my groups with added shield restoration and tech combos. That said, I think going for Weapon Specialist at rank 6 is perfectly fine of a choice just as well. It's totally your call. Lastly, for Tech Armor, I went along the top. Protection at ranks 4 and 5, Shield Feedback at rank 6. This will get you 65 passive damage resistance. Some people seem to think that damage resistance is only applicable to your health and not your shields. These people are wrong. Don't listen to them. Using the damage resistance formula given to us by BioWare themselves, we can tell that we'll be taking roughly 30% less damage at all times. Shield Feedback is also just way more useful than Reactive Armor in my opinion. Reactive Armor is more suited for a melee build, but frankly, we don't have enough powers and talents to really justify going that route completely, compared to other character classes, of course. At rank 4 of Tech Armor, though, I think it's actually totally fine to opt for Strength over Protection, if you're looking to get your weapon weight down to 100%. That way you can get out more powers more frequently. Keep it in mind if you're going around with heavier equipment. Alright, thanks for checking out this brief character class guide for the Human Sentinel. There'll be more brief character guides and item quick look things as I get my own items and characters to rank 10 and level 20. Oh, and I've also got an Insanity difficulty single player playthrough going. Give it a look if you're into those sorts of Let's Play videos. Anyways, thanks again. Peace!